29 people have been killed following the arrest of the notorious drug lord El Chapo's son, Ovidio Guzman. His father, Joaquin Arquivaldo Guzman Loera, is serving a life sentence in a high-security prison in the U.S. after being found guilty in 2019 of drug trafficking and money laundering. His trial revealed some of the brutal depths of how the Sinaloa cartel and other Mexican drug cartels operate. Ovidio Guzman was a high-ranking member of the Sinaloa cartel, one of the most powerful drug trafficking organizations in the world. On January 5, 2023, Mexican security forces decided to arrest him. However, the operation quickly turned into a violent confrontation with the cartel's hitmen, who took over the city and unleashed chaos in the streets. After the arrest of El Chapo, Ovidio Guzman, aka El Raton, has become one of the leaders of the Sinaloa cartel, one of the deadliest and richest drug trafficking cartels of Mexico. Drug trafficking allegations against Ovidio Guzman were brought by the U.S. in 2018. He and long-standing cartel leader Ismael Zambada, aka El Mayo, in addition to his siblings, have taken on an increasing role in running their father's business, according to U.S. and Mexico. Ovidio is not the only one of the drug lord's best-known sons. Ivan Arquivaldo Guzman and Jesus Alfredo Guzman are believed to be running their father's cartel together. A reward of $5 million was offered for information leading to the arrest or conviction of Ovidio. According to the U.S. State Department, Ovidio and his brother are currently in charge of 11 methamphetamine production facilities in the state of Sinaloa, generating 1,300 to 2,200 of the drugs each month. Before his successful arrest on January 5, 2023, the Mexican authorities failed to arrest him in 2019 and were forced to free him because the level of violence engaged by the Sinaloa cartel's hitmen was uncontrollable by the Mexican forces. On October 18, 2019, the state capital of Sinaloa, Mexico, was immobilized by a massive gun battle involving heavy weapons in cars that were burned, forcing authorities to release Ovidio Guzman. Heavily armed drug cartel fighters surrounded security forces and made them free Ovidio Guzman. His brief detention triggered intense gun battles across the Mexican city of Culiacan before Mexico's security minister Alfonso Durazo decided to free Guzman, a decision that he said was made to protect lives. A patrol by National Guard militarized police first came under attack at a house in the city, 600 kilometers northwest of Mexico City. The patrol was quickly overpowered by cartel gunmen, and the decision was taken to withdraw to protect the lives of the National Guard and restore calm in the city, where hitmen had set up roadblocks and were unleashing heavy automatic gunfire. After that failing arrest, Ovidio Guzman lived free for at least 4 years before his successful arrest on January 5, 2023. The Sinaloa cartel had used the past 4 years to reorganize, arm, fortify, and reinforce its financial and structural systems. The number of guns has increased. January 5, 2023, the arrest of Ovidio Guzman sparked a rampage of violence in the northwestern Mexican city of Culiacan, led by members of the Sinaloa drug cartel. Furious gang members set up roadblocks, set fire to dozens of vehicles, and attacked planes at a local airport. Gunfire has erupted, vehicles have been burned, and roads blocked while cartel members were exchanging gunfire with security forces. During the ensuing gun battle, 29 people lost their lives, including both cartel members and members of the security forces. The violence also resulted in the arrest of Ovidio Guzman, who was later extracted to a high-security prison in Mexico. The incident shocked the world. 10 military soldiers and 19 alleged members of the Sinaloa drug cartel were killed in confrontations on January 5, 2023, as described by Defense Secretary Luis Crescencio Sandoval. According to him, cartel gunmen fired at the military with 6 50-caliber machine guns. In response, the Army dispatched Black Hawk helicopter gunships to target a convoy of 25 cartel vehicles, including cartel gun platforms mounted atop trucks. To stop police from transporting the cartel head out of the city via plane, the Sinaloa cartel hitmen also opened fire on airport buildings. But this time, authorities had anticipated the cartel's reaction and placed Ovidio Guzman into a military helicopter to be flown back to Mexico City. The extent of the fighting on Thursday was so severe, according to Sinaloa Governor Ruben Rocha, cartel members attempted to kidnap medical personnel from area hospitals. Video on social media showed convoys of gunmen driving down boulevards in the city in pickup trucks and SUVs. A flatbed truck with a mounted cannon at the back was part of at least one convoy. During the operation, the cartel member shot a 14-year-old child. Thankfully, he is expected to recover. This arrest is successful because the operation took place in a less populous region to the north. The failing arrest of September 2019 took place in the city of Culiacan proper around lunchtime, happened in broad daylight, and the Mexican forces were caught on the street or at work. But on January 5, 2023, most people stayed inside their houses. The violence on Thursday was extraordinary in that it also targeted and required the closure of schools and the airport in Culiacan, where 2 aircraft, 1 military, and 1 commercial were struck by gunshots. Gang members who were enraged attacked planes at a nearby airport, blocked roads, and set scores of vehicles on fire. The operation helped the Mexican authorities to arrest 21 cartel gunmen, and an additional 35 military members had been hurt. Ovidio Guzman, aka El Raton, was rescued by Army helicopter and transported to Mexico City before being transported to a federal jail with the highest level of security. The events that took place were a tragic reminder of the violence and chaos that drug cartels bring to Mexico. The loss of 29 lives is a stark reminder of the human cost of the country's drug war. We hope that by shedding light on this incident, we can raise awareness about the need for effective policies to combat organized crime and ensure the safety of civilians and security forces alike. Thanks for watching. What do you think about this dramatic arrest? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to remain updated about all our future videos. Thanks for hanging out with us. See you all next time.